Hey y'all, welcome to my kitchen. Okay, so today we are making all kinds of stuff, but I want to focus on my trash pasta sauce. Now, I know that's a terrible name for it, but there's a reason I call it that. It's because I take everything that would normally you would think of as just, I'm never going to do anything with this stuff, just trash, just throw it out. And it turns into a wonderful, rich, delicious pasta sauce. It cooks itself. It's kind of all day. It makes your house smell really good. And the great part about it is that you can do what you want with the seasonings. You add what you have. You add what you like. If you have fresh herbs, you use fresh herbs. If you have dried herbs, you use dried herbs. You use the veggies that you have. Now, the point of this is to make a not tomato sauce. Okay, it's not tomatoes. So we've roasted some eggplants. Now I've taken those apart, peeled them, and they're in the pot. Okay, in the oven we've got peppers, and those are roasting. Once I get the stems and seeds, I'll tear those up and throw those in the pot. Here I have a giant gallon bag full of zucchini somebody gave me, and I'm just gonna throw this in the pot, frozen. Bag of lentils that I've had in the freezer for a few days. I made a bunch of beans one day. Some white beans. I'm gonna put these in. I kind of challenge myself to make it as green as I can. So I really look for using up those extra veggies. Now it's going to also have lots of garlic, lots of onions. Make sure you put in some garlic and onions. It makes everything taste better, okay? And this is all kind of to your standards and what you have. It's your trash. It's going to be your treasure. So make it what you want it to be. All right? Now, I've also got some frozen chicken stock in a baggie over here. When I make my roasted chicken, I end up with several gallons, usually gallon baggies, of rich, delicious chicken stock. So I'm going to put some chicken stock in here because this cooks for 4 hours. 4 hours. Do not take it off the heat. Do not stop paying attention to it now and then. Keep stirring it. If it needs more chicken stock or even water, if that's what you've got, put that in there. If you like a creamy sauce, put some cream in it. It's what you have and what you like. You do you, okay? So, I'm going to throw all this stuff in the pot. And once it starts to cook down and I get the peppers in there, we'll give you a look at what it looks like. All right, and then it's gonna cook. Oh gosh, it's 1 o'clock. This is gonna cook a while because it's all starting from frozen. And yes, I am gonna put everything frozen straight in the pot. Here we go. Yes, they're frozen. I put them right in the oven on roast, and I'm gonna roast them until they're, well, nicely roasted, I guess. This is one step with the trash pasta sauce. You're gonna love it. Next on the roasting pan, bunch of frozen peppers. Alright, now look, see all this? It's just frozen solid. So I'm gonna put a cover on all this. I'm gonna add some seasonings right now, and I'm just gonna let this cook for a little while. I'll come back and stir it around every once in a while, make sure the moisture levels are good, and we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, y'all, it's been cooking for about an hour, and everything's thawed, and now it's just cooking. Yes, these big chunks are going to cook down. Yes, this sauce will cook down and thicken, and then we'll take a bunch of this stuff that if it's too thick at the very end or still too big, just pop it in your food processor and blend it up and pour it back in the pan. It'll thicken the sauce, and then we'll let this cool and bag it up and put it in the freezer. I'll show you again in a couple hours. Okay, it has been 2 hours. I forgot I didn't have the peppers in there. I got those in, and we're still cooking. Good morning, y'all. I realized that I forgot to video the end of the sauce. So, what I did was just took out a couple of scoops of the big pieces that were still left. There was some big pieces of eggplant. There were some bigger pieces of zucchini. I threw them in the blender, whizzed it up, poured it right back in, stirred it into the sauce, bagged it in quart baggies, and I think I got about 10 quart bags. That was all there was to it. And it was delicious. Really good. I actually added some chicken bouillon right at the end. And it turned it into something that will be wonderful with pasta or rice or pot pies. I can't wait to show you all the things I'm going to make with this sauce. Anyway, y'all try it.